how old?
So my son is going to be 23 tomorrow,
Okay.
and my daughter just turned 20.
So you've raised your children all the way through your Menieres.
Yeah.
Oh, God bless you. Because my son was 12, 11 or 12 right when I first started having symptoms. And so, you know, his teenage years, I was kind of useless, but at least he wasn't crying. You know, that would have been. I see videos of people on our groups, and they'll post something. I can hear the kids in the background talking, like 5 and 6 year olds. And I'm just like, how do they do it? Like, it's got to be so hard.
I was fortunate that I didn't have horrible symptoms in the very beginning. Like, they weren't as constant, and it wasn't a day-to-day thing. I think my daughter was like 8 when I was diagnosed, and she was a cheerleader. She did PE cheerleading, and I missed a lot of that because I couldn't go and sit outside, and all the yelling and the whistles from the reps, and so I missed a lot of that stuff. But I had a great support system. If he couldn't help me, my sister was there to help, my mom, because they were familiar with my grandma having it.
Okay, so they had a back. What's the word I'm looking for? They had
Some
a history.
knowledge.
They had a history with the disease. Where
Some knowledge. I wouldn't go
Yeah.
as in a lot.
Yeah. But enough to realize that you were sick. They just might not have understood the extent of it or
Yeah.
exactly what you did. So.
Yeah. Well, and they didn't, even to this day, my mom does not understand that my symptoms is totally different than my grandma's symptoms.
Because everybody's different.
Yeah, and she just, I don't know, she can't wrap her mind around it, I guess. She's like, well, Grady wasn't like that. And I'm
Doesn't matter.
like,
What do you miss the most?
we talk about this a lot, and it's definitely circumstantial, but I miss being able to travel, like just carefree travel.
Yeah, without having to stress about it. Yeah, it's a difference.
Yeah,
Can
I
you give me
miss
some
being
water?
social.
They'll probably give you one at the desk. You could just ask for one. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Being social, going out to dinner with
Yeah.
people, and
Mhm.
I miss that.
I have to limit, like, my time. If I go to a restaurant with some friends or something, I walk in and I can tell by the noise how tall the ceiling is, how wide the restaurant is, how many people are there, how much time I have, and it could be anywhere from 10 minutes to over an hour if I'm feeling pretty good. But
Yeah, I always, no matter where we go, I always know where the exits are.
yeah, I think the biggest thing that people have a hard time grasping. I know I'm talking slow. I'm just really wore out. Is I miss my old self.
Yeah.
It's like this. Like, I couldn't explain it to people at first. I'm just like, I feel like a hunk of me is missing in my brain. Like, I'm not fully who I was, and it just took me a long time to realize that a lot of that's just the brain fog, and stuff like that. But I'm definitely not the same person, and I miss that person.
Yeah.
And I'm not upset with who I am now. It's just a lot harder to be me.
Yeah.
And I miss the carefree of just getting up in the morning and going to work and working hard and playing after work and doing sports after work and
Yeah.
running around the weekends. And I just missed my old self so much.
Yeah. I think VertiGO is like, that's the ultimate worst,
That's the Mount Everest.
But the daily anxiety of not, is it going to happen today? Am I going to have vertigo today? Am I going to make it? The daily anxiety, I think, is what takes the most away from me.
Okay. And it's that anticipation that causes that. You could even be having a good day, but you're just so anxious, or the anxiety is just always in the back of your head that today could be the day.
Yeah.
And then when it hits, you're just like, there it is. And then you try and recap, what did I do today? What did I do yesterday? What caused this? And there's, okay, maybe I overdid my salt, maybe, but you really don't get to choose.
No.
If you're managing the best you can, then that's all you can do. And vertigo's going to hit you anyway.
Yeah.
How often are your attacks now? Have you got it pretty well managed?
Well, about 4 years ago, I had my first round of gentamicin. And I think I've had probably 5 shots total.
Okay, I've done 3.
So I have not had true massive vertigo attack in probably a year and a half.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
So, but every week that goes by, I'm like,
This could,
getting close. I gotta be getting close. It's gotta be happening.
yeah, it's like the monsters just haunt you.
Yeah.
It's a shadow that's always over your shoulder, and you never know.
Yeah. But I keep, every 6 months I have my ENT appointment. He
Same
checks
here.
everything, He's like, "Are you good?" And I'm like, "Well, I haven't had vertigo." And he's like, "That's all we can ask for."
That's
And
all.
I'm
That's
like,
all the doctor really can do is just. That's what the shots are for. It's like to help you
Yeah.
help you manage, but it's not like we're good.
Right.
A good day is still a shitty day.
Yep. It is. But for all intents and purposes, people are like, "Oh, you're having a great day. How you're out about?"
Well,
I'm upright, so yeah, I guess it's a good day.
Yeah.
I'm not puking on you, so we're good.
yeah. No, it's the truth, and it's the truth. So,
You guys want to take a break?